Yeah. Uh-huh. We alive. One week after Sadie explosively accused you of being Valerie's murder, you come out to your front porch to check the mail. I wonder if things have blown over with this neighborhood yet. I mean, that accusation is obviously ridiculous, right? Just then, you see a familiar upstreeter on her morning power walk and politely wave to her. Morning, Jackie. But instead of reciprocating your usual hello, she quickly crosses to the other side of the street. Excuse me. Muttering to herself. Just keep walking. Hey, how about treating me like a human being? There's nothing to be scared of. None of what Sadie said is true, I promise. But your neighbor just put her earbuds in and scurries away. Great, still the neighborhood now outcast. If Sadie actually thought I killed Valerie, she would have called the cops. She just wants to ostracize me. And she totally succeeding. I might as well say goodbye to the HOA votes I gained from the car wash. Suddenly, Mary walks past at a rapid clip, clearly working to avoid you. You toss your mail back into the box and dash off after her. Mary, hold on. Sorry, Alex. I'm in a hurry. I can see that. Where's the fire? Kelsey's. She's hosting a brunch to discuss the safety of the street. And I didn't get an invite? I'm going to be late. Goodbye. Mary ups her pace and scurries away, leaving you rooted to the spot in surprise. I'll remember this. Don't take your anger out on me. I'm not the one trying to demolish your home. Oh, that's right. But as Mary only quickens her pace, the frustration turns to resolve. If Sadie wants to turn me into the town pariah, let her try. I still have a shot at winning this thing and stopping her reign of terror. Amen. I know I can rally enough downstreet neighbors, and I'll start with Mary, Kelsey, and whatever other downstreeters show up to this brunch. And I have just the look that says HOA qualified and ready to slay all attempts to steal your homes. Back inside, you change it to a sophisticated, sleeveless argyle sweater and a brightly colored pair of shorts. Oh! Old money attitude. Show the HOA what they've been missing. I know that's right. Buying that outfit. Mwah. Power outfit? Check. You got this, Alex. With an added boost of confidence, you head out. You knock on Kelsey's front door with gusto, and a young woman answers. Can I help you? You must be one of Kelsey's daughters. I'm your neighbor, Alex. Cool. I'm Nina. High school? No, college. I'm just home for the summer. All the housewives are in the kitchen. Great outfit, by the way. I'm so over the cookie-cutter Norman Rockwell look on this street. Yeah, I keep getting reminded just how different I am. Trust me, in this case, it's a good thing. I appreciate it. You head inside, stunned to find a collection of your downstreet neighbors in the living room talking to. I know you were all surprised to learn of my downstreet roots, but that should only reassure you. Right, what kind of crap is she screwing this time? You wait to make your presence known, listening intently from the doorway as the downstreeters move closer to Sadie, anxious to hear more. What do you mean, reassure us? I know what it's like to live down street. I also know how to build myself up to something greater. With your support, I can help do the same for you. Okay, I can't stomach any more of this. Good morning, friends. My invitation must have gotten lost in the mail. Hope no one is believing this bull. You know they already are. Not to worry. I was lucky to get an invite from Mary on the way here. Because she wanted to be all that pep her step, right? Alex? You came? Only the association. And looking great. That outfit is incredible. You have to let us know where you got it. My husband could use a look like that. Alex may look the part, but let's all remind ourselves that he's not the innocent neighbor he pretends to be. Your lies don't affect me, because unlike you, I have nothing. Oh, Alex, you came just in time to hear my announcement. I'm starting a neighborhood watch tonight. Neighbors will pair up and take shifts patrolling the streets to ensure everyone's safety. And I do mean everyone. What a great idea. Sadie, that's genius. Genius isn't the word I use for it. Why so quiet, Alex? I thought you'd be pleased to hear me focusing on the entire neighborhood. Sadie, count me in. You force back your frustration and paste a smile on your face. Ensuring the safety of this community is my top priority. Happy to hear it. Sadie smiles acidly and produces a sign-up sheet from her bag. Please partner up, then print your full names on the shift. You're available to take. Oh, and I do have one piece of advice. The neighbors listening closely as Sadie throws a glance your way. Lock your doors, sweeties. There's a murderer on foot. She's so weird. Let me pull out the black book that I got of her. As she strides out, the rest of the women begin to pair off. You take your chances on finding a partner. Hi, Jill. I've already signed up. Sorry, Alex. Oh, Marlene. I'm taken. No worries. It's becoming crystal clear that no one wants you as their partner. One by one, everyone signs up and walks away, leaving you alone with Kelsey. I don't suppose you want to. I'm already taking the midnight shift with Mary, but... Kelsey purses her lips, regarding you with a troubled expression before pulling you into the kitchen. Look, I'm sorry this is happening to you. I know you're not a murderer, but I risk Sadie's wrath just by standing with you. Kelsey, you really throw me under the bus? Why is everyone so scared of Sadie? I can't speak for everyone else, but as for me and Mary, well, Sadie knows some information that we both prefer not get out. You're telling me Sadie's is blackmailing you? Mary and I have seniority down street. If we stand behind Sadie, the others will fall in line. If we don't give her our full support and persuade the rest of down street to follow suit, she'll expose her secrets. She sits down heavily in a chair, putting her head in her hands. Holding all this in is taking a toll on me. Sometimes I just want to confess everything so she can't control me anymore. Now that Kelsey and Mary have shown they're capable of turning on me, I wouldn't mind learning their secrets to use to my own advantage. I'm playing forming in your mind. Damn, bitch. This is a lot. A plan forming in your mind. You put a compassionate hand on Kelsey's shoulder. If you wanted to talk about it, I wouldn't judge you. It's important to have people on your side so we can stand up to Sadie together. Kelsey glances to one side, and you follow her gaze to see an anxious-looking Mary fidgeting in the corner and staring into nothing. Mary and I have been through a lot. You really be willing to hear us out? I mean, at this point, y'all gonna tell me I shouldn't have to snoop anymore. Thank you. I think that might help. Looking uneasy about remaining at the scene of the HOA meeting, she guides you into an empty guest room. Now that it's just us, why don't you start with Mary? Kelsey takes a deep breath, then the words start spilling out of her. Several years ago, Mary tried to expand her brand by hosting a bed and breakfast at her home while her husband and children were on vacation. Sounds pretty resourceful of her. I know everyone loves her cooking. It all ended up becoming too stressful for her and was a total failure. Oh, well, that doesn't sound all that bad. Starting a new business has its challenges after all. If you call 10 people getting food poisoning from the undercooked cake a challenge, not the undercooked cake. Shit, I heard about burnt cakes, but not undercooked cake. And getting food poisoning? Oh my gosh. I just feel like that's impossible. That's not even to mention the person who found a worn Band-Aid in their slice. Oh. A Band-Aid in the cake? That's disgusting. Several people filed lawsuits and defamed her web page. I mean, good for them. I would do the same thing if her cake made me sick. Mary didn't do it on purpose. Of course, it's an awful situation for both sides. So then what happened? She was able to get the comments removed and the suits dropped. Her lawyer argued they were trying to scam her out of her money. She must have hired a really great lawyer. But Sadie took a screenshot of some of the negative comments before they were removed. Every time Mary does something Sadie doesn't approve of, she posts them on Mary's face space to nudge her back in line. Damn. I say that's the definition of blackmail. Kelsey, what is she holding over your head? Are you sure I can trust you? Excuse me. Are you sure I can trust you? Of course you can. We're both downstreeters in Sadie's line of fire. I know where my loyalties lie. You're right. I need to be able to trust the people who are on my side. It was the start of a heat wave a few years ago. I went for a swim in my pool, as anyone with a pool would do. It's been a while since my last wax in. She lowers her voice to a horrified whisper as she finally lets out the admission. My bush was showing out the size of my bikini bottoms. Ain't no judgment. I'm just seeing I didn't need that visual. I did not need that visual. Like, I'm just seeing, like, full-on forest. Just hanging out a yellow bikini bottoms. But it's understandable. You poor thing. Seriously? She's treating an untrimmed bush like a Watergate level scandal. Look, it be serious out here. But as you arrange your face into a sympathetic pout, Kelsey nods sadly. You probably know where this is going. I have some idea, but go on, tell me. Some teenage boys from the neighborhood snuck a photo and posted it online. No! Everyone on the street saw it. Thank God my face wasn't in on it. Wasn't in it. Thank God my face wasn't in it, so my identity has been spared. For now. But let me guess. Sadie knows it's you. A friend of hers did some detective work. They figured it out for my discontinued DeLucci patio tiles. Now every chance she gets, Sadie threatens to reveal the truth if I don't back her bid for HOA president. It's understandable. Like even if you it's like even if you still have to do what you need to do, why everybody got to sit here and fucking goddamn be worried about what the fuck you goddamn do? Like bitch, y'all doing the same damn thing, shaking your asses, popping your pussy just because you have to pop your pussy for a trick is still the same damn thing. You wrap a comforting arm around Kelsey's shoulders, internally celebrating the fact that you now have the goods on marrying Kelsey. No. Two can keep a secret. I appreciate you trusting me with this. Now you see why we've been supporting Sadie. We don't want to. We have to. I do understand, and I want to be able to trust you and Mary, but you understand if it takes me some time, won't you? Of course, I wish I'd been honest with you from the beginning, but Alex, thank you for listening. I'm glad I got all of that off of my chest. You excuse yourself, fully aware you'll be using this blackmail against them with most advantages. Well played, Alex. Well played. That's what I call. I don't know what I call that, but I know it'll be something funky. Later that afternoon, you at Tyler's place to vent about the streets' treatment of you over a glass of wine. He gets it. I totally get where Tyler's coming from when they sit here and try to accuse you of something that you didn't do. I never thought that as an adult I had to face that same feeling as when I was picked last for volleyball during gym. Bitch, I know how that feels. Like, let me tell you something. When bitches be sitting here, bitches and bastards be sitting here going at their fucking damn way to sit here and bully you, like you didn't think you had to sit here and had to deal with bullying or hazing or narcissistic tactics from people at your grown age, and you old bitches at that. Bitches who old bitches, new bitches, young bitches, whole bitches, whack bitches, and the men too. I just try to not sit here and shout out the N-word. When they sit here and be bullying you, at adult ages, y'all need to go. This is not high school. We can actually sit here and call the cops and or catch a case. That's how I feel. Well, welcome, Red Frog. If you was watching the story, I'm playing a choices story. And Alex was talking about how I never thought as an adult I had to face that same feeling as when I was picked last for volleyball during gym. He had to deal with being ostracized and isolated from people because of a person lying about saying that they murdered somebody when they know they didn't. So that's what it is. If you had needed to catch up. They hate me, and why? Because I actually care about the neighborhood? Because Sadie told them to? A warm hand rests on your thigh, and you turn your attention to the compassion in Tyler's gaze. It isn't fair, but you can't let them get to you. That's exactly what Sadie wants. How do you handle this? It just makes me even angrier about the way the street treats you. It's such bull. Well, from my own experience, I can offer a few wise words. His fingers move slowly against your thigh, splitting your attention in two. I focus on Tyler's words. Their hand ain't going nowhere. Sadie knows you aren't guilty. She just wants to ruin your credibility so she can win HOA president and tear down your house. You're right about that. It's all smoke and mirrors to draw attention away from the fact she tried to bury her down street or past. Hand. I don't get how someone can live their life that way. Everything's so calculated and cold. I mean, sometimes you you don't even realize you even becoming like that, Alex. You will see here already got some information on everybody else's business. But he ain't using it to his advantage though. That's the difference. Sadie's sitting here and holding it over here while she over here got fake tits, a bad dye job, bad weave. Bad weave. And she was busted it wide open. She was busted it wide open for all those old men, and then saying I was a hoe, or Alex was a hoe. But Alex a choosy hoe. He might not be an all the way around hoe. Okay, and yes, Alex does got great shoulders. That's why he chose the right outfit. I gave him the money to give him that outfit. It's the same reason she perpetrated the rumors about me. Sadie knows I didn't kill my wife. He clears his throat when his voice tightens. She spread the rumor for the convenience. It kept people away so that she could try to make a move on me without any competition. See what I'm talking about? And she mad, and she think we competition. Where at least my hair looks good. At least my hair still slays. Even if okay. Other people leave out be looking a hot mess while you still got them clip-ins. I don't know what's going on. I need to stop being shady. That's despicable. But I guess I'm grateful that if I'm on the outs now too, I have you with me. Oh, yeah, you're right. At least someone believes me. Nobody wanted to partner with me on the neighborhood watch either. They didn't even want me at the meeting. But I think that might be a blessing in disguise. Your attention turns once again to his hand on your thigh, creeping ever higher. Oh? Why's that? We're the only two left without partners, which means we have no choice but to partner up ourselves. His voice gets lower and huskier with each word, and he leans closer, bringing his lips nearer to yours. Which gives me one more excuse to spend time with you, partner. Your breath catches as his mouth presses to yours, and you melt as he parts your lips with his own, leisurely sliding his tongue against yours. His hands travel your body and yours do the same to him, palms flattening over his flexing abs. I want to take off. I mean, you already said, Red Frog said Alex got nice shoulders, so I should go ahead and take off the top. Let's show everything off. Let's get rid of this. You lift your shirt over your head and toss it aside, groaning as Tyler brings his mouth from your neck down to your chest. Much better. He pushes you gently onto your back, climbing over you on the couch. You shiver as he kisses up your collarbone. Yes. Suddenly, the grandfather clock in the living room chimes, bring you back to focus. You notice night beginning to fall through the window. As fun as this is, I think it's about time we started our shift, partner. Tyler lets out a contrary grunt and kisses up the side of your neck. Your toes curl in enjoyment, but you push him back softly. I'm starting to think you're in this partnership with ulterior motives. You feel a flutter in your chest as he brushes his knuckles down your jaw, his voice soft and worshipful. Alright, all the right reasons, I say. You sit up, forcing him to sit back on his heels, and place a finger under his chin as you bring your faces close. Be good on patrol, and I'll give you a very generous reward later. Yes, sir. You can even say yes, ma'am, if you want to. Oh! You press a quick peck to Tyler's lips, then takes his hand and pull him off the couch. Good boy. Let's get to work. Tonight, we'll clear our names and prove Sadie is the real murderer. How we gonna prove that? I know we got the goods, but clearly it's clearly she like to keep on her toes, and I don't like this shit. I can't judge her hustle though, but still. A little while later, you and Tyler are parked upstreet in your car, in a dim patch of the curb between the beams of the lights, of the street lights. Okay. Let me drink some. I know for a fact that all of Vermilion Lane's suspicious activity starts here. Now it's just a waiting game. The only suspicious activity I've seen so far is Mr. Vega, putting a pizza box in the recycling bin. And I don't see lights on at Sadie's at all. Your eyes. I always be looking at the word. I always be looking like the word after the one I'm supposed to say. So it's like my eyes will already be quick. You eye Sadie's house grumpily, disappointed at the lack of, well, anything that you've seen from it. I bet Sadie invited everyone but us to a campaign dinner. Is out having one of her many affairs. She probably did the first one. We both know she'll do anything to get votes. I'm letting y'all know that if you new to the choices, yeah, she'll do definitely anything. She'll do definitely anything. All right. You ain't heard it from me. You're cute when you're grumpy. I'm not grumpy. I'm passionately unamused. Well, the street's been quiet and Sadie hasn't let out a peep. Why don't we call out the stakeout and I do something to cheer you up? What you gonna do to cheer me up? Take you out to dinner, bring you home for dessert, and find a way to turn your passion from unamused to delighted. You cross your arms and look at him at the corner of your eye. I'm not grumpy, and I don't need you to cheer me up. Damn, oh, Alex said, you ain't getting the coochie. Perhaps I need to try an alternative tactic. Tyler rests his hand on your knee and slowly slides it up your thigh, a lustful look in his eyes. You wouldn't. We're in the car. I certainly would. You've been wound up all day, and I know what you need to take the edge off. He gives your upper thigh a gentle squeeze before playing his fingers higher, making your pulse quicken. We're in the middle of Up Street. I mean, he definitely do. He probably just want one thing. But I probably would let him have it too. At least somebody want to show me affection. It's different if he was just showing me affection and then never call me back. Now he's showing me affection. He want to sit here and he cooked food for me. In the previous chapters, he was cooking food for me and stuff like that. So it's like legs wide open at this point. The street's empty. No one is around to see us or interrupt. His fingers slip beneath the hem of your shorts, barely brushing against your sensitive base through the tight fabric of your briefs. Oh. Play hard to get. You clench your knees together mischievously, but it only brings his hand more fully to the throbbing between your legs, making you gasp. Oh! He cups his hand around your length, giving a firm squeeze that makes you see stars. You said I'd get an award if I was good on patrol, but wouldn't it feel so good to be bad and let off some steam instead? He said, I don't even care if he didn't get a call after like Tyler. Tyler gets a pass. Look, I agree. I agree. Because I don't need to hook up in the car. I mean, look, it's been about good 2-3 chapters. This is the 3rd chapter. I've been live playing this for three good fucking hours. So at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and let's spice it up in this stakeout. It's gonna get real hot when I speak. Let's press it. And we doing it in his pickup truck. We doing it in his pickup truck. You meet Tyler's lustful gaze with your own and part your lips to breathe out your desire. I want to be bad. Tyler's pupils dilate and then he seals his lips to yours, Your head hits the headrest, and you gasp as his fingers move between your legs. Yeah, he got a pickup truck. You sound delicious when you're being bad. Tyler pops open your button and slides down the zipper, brushing his fingers over your breast as he starts kissing down your neck. Thank you for coming to the live, Red Frog. Oh! His teasing touch sends a chill up your spine. The letter C squeaking underneath you, shockingly loud in the quiet night. I don't think I got into second base in a car in at least 10 years. And this is better than I ever remembered. You jolt as he squeezes the base of your length, and the seat beneath you lets out another loud squeak. Oh. I'll stay lax and let him lead. You throw your head back, legs spreading wider as Tyler drags his palm oh so slowly along your aching hardness. Oh. Tyler's voice practically drips with lust as he tightens his grip, applying more pressure to your length through your underwear. Oh, Alex, look at you. So needy. Please. Or you keep your voice low, still aware of being in public, but the wet patch forming on your breast gives away the intensity of your need. Say no more. He shoves up your shirt and then flicks his tongue over your nipple. Just as he swipes his thumb over your tip, your nipple stiffens as he licks around, and bolt of pleasure shocks through you when he gives a teasing nibble. Harder. He grabs the door handle as he bites down again. Caught up in the moment, you accidentally knee the steering wheel, blaring the horn. Oh! Like it that much, do you? You sink back into your seat with a laugh that turns into a moan as Tyler's fingers finally slide beneath your breast, finding a rigid hardness. Oh yeah? You like that very much. In fact, you want the neighbors to notice you, don't you? You press a fist to your mouth, trying to muffle your rising sound of pleasure. Are you place a fist? My fist is already big, bruh. How can I? Don't hold it in. I know you honked that horn on purpose. You want to get caught. It excites you. Real me would be like, Tyler, don't stop what you're doing. That is good as an admission. Tyler lowers his face to your lap and swipes his tongue across your tip. You let out a yelp of pleasure. The thought of someone walking by, peeking through the car window, seeing what I'm doing to you. You start painting as you give it a teasing suck before licking around the top of your length, making your head fog. It turns you on. So much. God, Tyler, make me scream. Abruptly, Tyler sits up, fingers leaving you wet and wanting. You watch as he slips his shirt off, revealing his muscular chest and hard abs. But first, I hope you don't mind if I get a little more comfortable. Not at all. In fact, it gives me time to do this. You push Tyler back against his seat and climb over the center console, ending up on Tyler's lap. His hands caress your ass. Hello there, gorgeous. You lean in, kissing him hard, while your hands freely run from his bare chest to his stomach before popping open the button of his pants. More. I'll spoil Tyler with my hands. So what better way to be able to touch everything on him with my nails on? You lower his zipper, then push down his pants and underwear so you can get your fingers around his dick. Linked. Oh my. Is that all for me? And there's still more to come. Ooh! You feel him grow in your fist as you begin to stroke his iron hardness, reveling in your touch. I can't wait to feel every inch of this inside me, filling me up, making my toes curl. He jerks forcefully in your fingers, throbbing of his link, telling you how much he wants to make your description a reality. Oh my God, Alex. I need you. Now. No, Tyler. I need you. Let's recline the front seat. I'm gonna take a ride on him. Oh! You reach down and recline the seat as far back as it will so that you're fully straddling him. And I need you right here. Smart boy. Oh! Are you comfortable? I'll be more comfortable in a second. Tyler helps you slip your shorts and briefs off, bearing your eager link to him. Great. Now sit back and enjoy the ride. You kiss Tyler as your hands travel to his throbbing link, stroking slowly and deliberately as you line him up with you. Yes. You brace one hand on his shoulder as you lower yourself down, both of you groaning as he reaches your tight heat. You start to ride him up and down, up and down, up and down, slowly picking up speed, careful not to hit your head on the car's roof. Tyler's groaning, wraps his hand around your link, pumping mercilessly as he thrusts into you with growing abandon. Oh, yes, Tyler. Yes. Just then, you spot a neighbor walking his dog in the direction of your car. Looks like we're about to have a voyeur. You press your lips together, trying to be quiet, but Tyler shakes his head, his movements never ceasing. Don't act shy on me now. You had no problem letting it out before. You can't deny the thrill of being caught in the act of any longer. Him moan loudly as you focus on the pleasure Tyler gives you. Yes! Please! Yes! The man cocks his head, looking curiously towards your car from a few feet away. What? Tyler grips your waist, holding you in place so he can thrust hard and fast, every thrust of him slapping against your body. Oh my God! Tyler! You press your palms against the roof of the car, let him take complete control as your link bobs stiffly and your thighs started shaking. That's it, scream it. Yes! Take me! Oh my word! The man meets your eyes, looking absolutely scandalized before he scurries away. The moment unlocks something inside of you. You climb and close fast as you close around Tyler, your own stiffling about to burst. I'm gonna... Tyler's expression turns animalistic as he thrusts even harder. You feel like explode inside you as just as you finishes. Oh, yes! Your vision blacks out for several moments as every sense is consumed with pleasure. Your pulse pounding in your ears. You catch your breath, feeling your heart slow in your chest. You finally let out a steady exhale, feeling the most relaxed you felt in days. That was the best sex I ever had. Can I put that on my resume? As long as you put me down as your reference. Just then, the door to the mayor's house opens, and you see a woman's figure silhouetted in the door. You hastily detain yourself from Tyler to press your face to the window for a better look. Oh my God, is that Sadie? This is just what we need to approve her illicit affair with the mayor. You whip out your phone and hit record, but as the woman steps out onto the porch, you catch sight of her face in delight. Oh! Isn't that Kelsey's daughter? You watch as Nina blows a kiss over her shoulder, then walks down the steps while casually slipping something into her bra. All I gotta say, I'm not even judging her at this point. That man is a hoe, a freak hoe. I ain't got nothing else to say at this point. Is Nina having an affair with the mayor too? Bitch, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Like, oh my gosh. You know how ghetto that has to be at this point? I'll probably go ahead and finish it off. Let's continue on. The mayor's his mistress. As Nina continues down the sidewalk toward your car, you and Tyler discuss the newest revelation under your breaths. I thought Mayor Wright was having an affair with Sadie. How many secret mistresses does he have? Are they in love? Does Nina's mom even know? I have so many questions. Tyler eyes you nervously as you reach for the door handle. You're not thinking of confronting her, are you? I mean, she might be Mary's wife's motive. Well, the only way to move on with his hotter, younger side chick was to get rid of his wife. You make Vermilion Lane sound like the subject of one of those crime docs. They call it true crime for a reason. Tyler catches your hand before you can open the door, then gives you a meaningful look up and down. I suggest not jumping out in front of our neighbor's daughter and your unmentionables. Good call. Yeah, I'm not trying to go to jail. You hastily pull your clothes back on before flinging the driver's side door open. Nina jumps back with fright. What the? Didn't you come to my mom's house earlier today? Alex Hernandez. I'm on neighborhood watch. So I couldn't help but watch you leaving the Maris' home. And I was wondering, does your mom know you're here? I'm an adult. I don't have to give my mommy his permission to visit a friend after dark. So is that what the mirror is? A friend? Give her the mic. This is the mic for her. If you have to know, Mayor Wright funded my scholarship to study abroad in Ireland last year. Okay. Okay. He paid for your intuition to go to school. Okay. I don't mind. Go ahead, bitch. You better. I respect it. Bitch, if somebody was doing that for me. As long as you know, as long as you don't get your heart into it, because if he doing that to Sadie, if he doing that to Valerie, then he doing that to Sadie, what you think he gonna do to you? And I wanted to thank him in person. Yeah, thank him, all right. Gobble, gobble. At midnight? Damaris is a busy man. It's the only time I knew he'd be available. And how did your conversation go? You see Nina getting frustrated as she glances inside your car window and sees Tyler. I said that so fast. Frustrated as she glances inside your car window and sees Tyler. I don't have to explain myself to not one, but two accused killers. As she stalks off, Tyler rolls down the passenger window, grinning at your annoyed expression. So how'd that work out for you? I think you wanted me to fail. She hiding that she's sleeping with the mayor, basically. Excuse me? I had every faith in you. That amused grin on your face says otherwise. Look, just because I'm weak to your charms doesn't mean everyone else is. Come on, our shift is over and I'm exhausted. I'll make us a nightcap at my place. Please. After this night, I need a drink. When you get back to Tyler's place, you collapse tiredly on the couch. Tyler sinks into the sofa next to you, handing you a glass of Merlot. You're my savior. You've been working all night. You deserve a moment to rest your head. You don't think I'm overanalyzing the whole Nina thing, do you? Her cover story about saying thanks to the mirror? It's definitely fishy, but Nina being another one of the marriage's mistress doesn't have to mean something criminal. Honestly, I'm a little worried about her. She's so young, getting wrapped up in that kind of lifestyle. I mean, The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I know I shouldn't say that, but I think it was her who was here sleeping. She was sleeping with the principal to get her younger children into the school. So I think it was. Look, at this point, I know all the business. She could be a victim, or she could be as much of a gold digger as anyone else on this street, with a penchant for murder. All these what ifs are making my head ache. You exhale and Tyler wraps an arm around you, but just as you're about to lean your head on his shoulder. Hey, Dad, I'm home early. The movie sucked, and you and Tyler leap apart from each other, and Yvette comes to step in the doorway. She eyes you with suspicion. Oh, Alex, you here late? Yeah, I am. Your father's helping me with a dilemma. We just worked our neighborhood wash shift. Now we're decompressing, recapping what we saw. And you need alcohol to do that? Yvette eyes the glasses of wine, and you shoot a look at Tyler's way to say help. He quickly changes the subject, his voice easygoing. Maybe you can help us out with something, sweetheart. What do you know about Kelsey's daughter, Nina? Yvette pulls out her phone and she drops onto the couch beside Tyler. What do you want to know? I have her whole online diary right here. And she posted her diary on the internet? She does, and by the looks of it, she doesn't skip on the details. Miss Nina is a total sugar baby. I can't. It's different. It's different. It's like a diary, though. Your diary. Your diary. Your diary. A sugar baby. I know there was more to her affair with the mayor. Yvette scrolls through some photos, angling her phone so you and Tyler can see. Nina's has posted pics of all the gifts her special sugar daddy has given her. Jewelry, designer handbags, shoes, makeup. They sound like the bitches who be in the celebrity limelight. Talking about, bitch, I got this and that. What you got? My dignity and my respect. And even if they sit here and say I'm this and that and the third, I still got it though. And I can buy my own shit. I can buy my own stuff. You just mad I can buy my own clothes. Get the money, sis. Okay, diamond bracelet, designer shoes, designer bag. I wouldn't mind a designer bag though. I won't even lie about that. Give me a designer bag, okay. The mayor is putting all the stops. Buying her jewelry, bracelets, bags, paying for her school tuition. Oh, okay. I respect it. They wouldn't do that from. I can't say they wouldn't, but even if I look like this, they'll probably choose the latter. And it's like, that's your choice. That's fine. That just lets me know that I shouldn't have to sit here and sell myself short. My birthday present from my extra special sugar daddy. He spoils me rotten. I bet that's the mayor. Like, how many sugar daddies she got? God damn. Fuck you. Like, I would just think you would just need one, but goddamn, like, there's multiples. I'm done. I can't handle all this. This is uncalled for. Yvette takes her phone back and scrolls a bit before sucking in the breath. I just found a post from the morning of Valerie's death, and it might just prove you right. What does it say? Nina's is complaining about how her sugar daddy broke off the relationship because of his boomer wife. Valerie! The last line is, why can't the bitch just drop dead? Wow. She practically admitted it. I would say that, but I'm gonna leave it now. It could just be the mayor himself at this point. Get rid of Valerie. He could be single while still being a playboy. A theory, or what if? Who knows? He got Nina to believe Valerie was the only thing keeping them from going public. So she took care of the problem herself? But Nina's always been nothing but sweet. There's more. Her diary is linked to a private account called Sugar Baby Hacks. It's probably where she has all the really juicy stuff like dirt on who her sugar daddy really is. You and Tyler share a look. Indecision battling with intrigue. If we can prove her sugar daddy really is Mara, right, this could be a huge lead on the murder case. Yvette, do you know how to access this private account? Duh! Would it take more than 2 minutes? We're counting on you, Yvette. Get her account. What? She wouldn't be smiling if I was hacking her account. I'm gonna need my laptop for this. Come on! Yvette heads towards the stairs, and you and Tyler exchange a look, trying not to draw too much attention to the fact that Yvette is letting you in her room. Yvette flops onto her bed and pulls out her laptop, smirking as her fingers fly over the keyboard at rapid speed. You exchange an impressed look with Tyler. Your daughter's a hacking genius. I don't know if I should be thankful or worried. Jackpot! I'm in. You and Tyler crowd on either side of her as she scrolls through the post. Wow, she's like a pro. This is full of tips and tricks she used to get and eventually dump her sugar daddies. My God. She's like a baby upstreeter in training. Had more than one sugar daddy? I want to say both. I would love to say both. I would have said, had more than one sugar daddy. Damn, she is the baby of upstreeter in training. So then Mayor Wright might not have manipulated her into this after all. She definitely knows how to get what she wants. Compliment his ego, let her know how much of a man he is for taking care of little needy you. Don't go getting any ideas. Dad! I would never. Do you see anything about the mayor in her post? Nina's careful not to name any names, but she seems to be the most attached to her latest sugar daddy. They had the longest arrangement. Daddy Commander rushes the ground I walk on. You too can have a daddy like mine. Just dangle the carrot and then crawl over glass to make you happy. Hey, I mean, I respect it. I mean, if your coochie that good, go ahead, baby. Even if you might get replaced. That's why you see it. That's what she said. That's why she said she better see anything in the long run. You better see it don't be thinking about just some bags and some shoes and some bracelets. Bitch, you better put some work in. You better think about the long haul. Shit, don't be doing backwards. Dangle the carrot? How romantic. Daddies are men of a certain age. Makes them feel young. And they'll pass you their Amex card like it's a handkerchief. This is good stuff. What other tricks does she mention? Tyler, I never trade you in for an older model. I never trade you in for an older model. Don't tell me you're getting ideas. Maybe one or two. Here's a good one. Compliments are key. Make your daddy feel desirable after a long day of drudging work. Oh, how's work, honey? Oh, I know you was doing the best you can with those strong arms. Oh, Tyler, you're so strong to work on my porch all day. I love a man who can hammer away from dawn to dusk. Oh my God. No, you're not allowed to do that with me here. Any more tips in the guidebook? Just then, Yvette scowls at a post on Nina's account. I think I just found the smoking gun. Do you mean that literally? No, but she lied to her family about studying abroad. She was actually on an island vacay with Daddy Commander. Wow. 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 She clearly not thinking in the long run. At least with Sadie's goddamn shit. She said, "Bitch, I'm gonna get some money and some connection out of this." You see, only care about saying going on a vacation, the bags and the bracelets. It's like, damn, bitch, you been gone. How long you been gone for? That you been on a vacation and you coming back for the summer? Like, damn, bitch, what's really going on? She even posted a photo from the trip. You and Tyler crowd closer and you squint at the photo on Vest's screen. Why is it so blurry? I can't make it out. Don't worry, there's an app for that. There's an app to unblur this shit. Let me know something, bitch. Let me know something. With a few clicks, Yvette is able to adjust the photo, revealing the older gentleman hanging poolside with Nina. That's the mayor. I knew it! It's Mayor Wright! I can't believe this. Yvette, you're a genius. I'm not even gonna lie. I ain't gonna cap. You over here hacking shit, unblurring shit. Like, goddamn, let me. Now I need to know if there's an unblurring app. Like super spy level good. We could have used your help weeks ago. Why? What have you two been up to? You and Tyler exchange a look. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Sugar and spice. If you ask me, there's not sugar in the world to get me to give Daddy Commander a second look. Especially now when he said, take it like a good girl. Like... Agreed. 1 foot in the grave is not bruh. Not 1 foot in the grave is not the vibe. Look, if he look cute, Cause I see some daddies that look cute. I mean, if he doing it well, then anything can happen. Tell me about it. For a brief moment, you sense Yvette's walls lowering. She quickly catches herself, snapping her mouth shut and putting her laptop away. Anyway, looks like my work is done. Time for you to get out of here. I'm going to bed. Thanks for your help. We needed it. Yvette nearly smiles, but shoots you one last look of suspicion before Tyler whisks you off. Back at your place, you sit on your porch with Tyler, your hand still in his. I'm sorry Yvette threw a wrench in your nightcap. I know she can come off as a little cold. She's just moody. I was going to say protective. At least she helped us with the whole Nina situation. For a second there, I could have sworn she was warming up to me. Trust me, you're seeing definite progress. I still remember when she accused me of trying to dig up dirt on you. And to be honest, she wasn't completely wrong. I did end up snooping in your bedroom the first time you invited me over for dinner. You and I are way past that. I know you don't suspect me anymore. I talked to Yvette about it too. I asked her to be more trusting of you because I trust you. Have you? Told her what's been going on between us? Your face heats at the memory of some of the things that have been going on between you and Tyler. Not everything. Before you moved here, I went on a few dates. And Yvette kind of had a meltdown. Oh. You went on dates, plural? Is there a little jealousy behind that question? No comment. Tyler chuckles, bringing his lips to the sensitive skin beneath your ear as he answers. Don't worry, there's only one man I want to take on dates these days. But I don't want to upset Yvette. I hope you understand why I like to keep things between us off her radar for now. Yeah. Of course, she doesn't want to see her mom get replaced. I get that. Tyler brings your lace hands to his lips, brushing a kiss across your knuckles. Thanks for going at it at my pace. Not at my pace. You smile, but you can't help the tug of worry and wonder in your chest. Will Tyler be able to move on from his wife? I wish I could ask how he feels about me without making him raise his walls. Suddenly, an idea strikes you. You rest your head on Tyler's shoulders, pouting up at him. Tyler, keeping our relationship on the DL isn't just because you only see me as your sugar baby, is it? What? Of course not. Why'd you even think that? Well, you are a dad. You take such good care of me. Even though I haven't done anything to deserve it. Maybe you just like spoiling people. You do stuff for Sadie all the time. Oh, I read that too fast. Maybe you just like spoiling people. You do stuff for Sadie all the time too. The stuff I do for Sadie is a chore. He lifts your chin, a sultry look in his eyes. What I do for you is an incentive. An incentive? To get me to do what? You can see Tyler pick up on the game you're playing. The idea sinking to his head just as the lustful look darkens his eyes. Well, now that you mention it, I would make an excellent sugar daddy. in closer, hand sliding up your knee to your thigh. His voice a husky murmur. I make sure you were taken care of all times. Rested, pampered, satisfied. Okay. He said rested, pampered, and satisfied. Okay. As long as you take good care of daddy, of course. Your knees go weak, your pants growing tight as he continues to murmur in your ear. In fact, right now, all daddy wants to do is come inside. He nibbles lightly on your earlobe and give you a taste of how much I can spoil you. You've been such a good boy. You earned it. Ooh, Alex. Spoil me, daddy. No, I can't do no more. I cannot. Even though I should, but no, I can't do no more. I can't handle no more. I'll take the cash in hand, though. It takes everything in you to lean back and compose yourself. All grown up. Yvette's going to know something is up if you don't get back home soon. I suppose you're right. Excuse me. He gives you a lingering kiss on the cheek before walking back to his house, and you go inside as well. The next day, you and Tyler arrive at Kelsey's to see Nina, having planned your visit for when the rest of the family is out. You two again? What do you want? Hello, Nina. We know you're a murderer. How about that? Excuse me? You haven't fooled me. I know you killed Valerie. You wanted the mayor and his fortune all to yourself. Tyler, is your boyfriend high or something? We know all of this is coming as a surprise, but we aren't trying to attack you, just confirm the truth. We found proof. Proof of what? We found your online diary, and we found your post about your sugar daddy having to call off the relationship because of his wife. We saw you saying you wish she was dead. I wasn't being serious about that. Besides, you don't even know who I was talking about. Actually, we do. Does Sugar Baby Hacks ring a bell? You whip out your phone and show Nina the screenshots you saved. The color drains from her face. You told your parents you were studying abroad when you're actually with the mayor. You can't talk your way out of this. You see Nina begins to feel the pressure, eyes darting back and forth, face reddening. Fine! Yes, I'm the mayor's sugar baby. And yes, I was furious Valerie forced him to call things off. Now, instead of yacht parties and diamonds, I'm shopping at B-list department stores with my own money. I mean, is that a bad thing? You wouldn't have to say and feel that. You wouldn't have to feel that way if you wanted to do something with your life instead of being under the man. But I'm not judging that she wanted to. I'm just saying, like, she was here. She just wanted to. She didn't care how. She did not care about that man. She was happy about the glitz and glamour. It's like if an older man, if I wanted to see him spend time with an older man and he was attractive, I probably would. I would still be thankful for the money that was given and shit like that. But I'm just saying. Anyway. So you were out for revenge because you had to buy your own stuff? Excuse you, I was still out of the country the day Valerie died. You want proof? Look, I even had to fly a coach. Mayor Wright called things off when we were on vacation. He left me all alone. No money, no credit cards. I mean, that was his. I mean, you should have seen it. Clearly, you. How you gonna be putting all that stuff on Sugar Baby hacks, on Sugar Baby sites, your diary and stuff like that? And clearly not. You definitely not like Sadie at this point. Shit, at least Sadie, regardless she a bitch or not, at least with her ass, she was able to see and, like, you know, do her little thing. Nina takes out her phone and pulls up her flight info and boarding pass. Immediately, you see she's telling the truth. Oh, I mean, I'm sorry he treated you this way. You're so young and he was just stringing you along. Please, say the sympathy routine. I know you think I'm some gold-digging bimbo. I mean, if that's what you want to say that you are, then go ahead. Now that all my secrets have been laid out on the table, can we all agree on one thing? I'm not a murderer. We were wrong. We're sorry, Nina. Tyler takes your hand and starts to walk you out, but you can't resist saying one final word. I know that's right. Say one. Say it. Nina, did you get the mayor to do it? He had adjusted the motive to want Valerie dead. Oh my God. Alex, let's go. You let Tyler pull you from the house, feeling glum about the dead end you reached. I was like, feeling glum about the dead, damn. You head back to your house with Tyler, sinking to the sofa with frustration. All this investigating, I had no proof to counter Sadie's claim against me. We'll be outcast forever. And what's worse, every lead about Valerie's death just runs straight us into a war block. Do you think Valerie's death really was natural? Don't they say that the most simple solution is usually the right one? And we did see her have a heart attack on my floor in my house. Alex, don't panic. But I think there's a cop on your porch. What the fuck? A chill skitters down your spine at Tyler's tone. He's peering out the window, and you join him finding a woman under your porch light. What the hell? Oh my God. Oh God. Is she here to arrest me? This woman sees you peering out, her eyes meeting yours intensely. You jump back with fear and take a hold of Tyler's hand. Stay calm. I'll handle this. Tyler opens the door. You get a good look at the woman and her detective's badge. Alex Hernandez? Do I know you? No, but you're gonna want to hear what I have to say. This crusade that Sadie Hashmish is leading against you, Valerie Wright did the same thing to me. Huh?